Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I am going to be just drawing some hair. Probably says it in the title. You probably already know. So we're going to start out with a circle. And yes, we're going to try to draw this one larger, because I draw stuff too small very often. Then we're going to do our line where the face goes. I will not be adding detail to the face, like I won't be adding eyes and I won't be adding a mouth or anything like that. I'm just adding hair. So I'm not too worried about the face looking amazing, as long as it just looks passable and we can put hair on it. Alright, there we go. There's our face. I yet again forgot my eraser because, you know, why would I not forget my eraser? And okay, face. We'll just go ahead and give it an eye line anyways, just so we know where she's looking. Even though that eye line is not the best. Whatever. We're gonna draw now, like the hair. Because that's a horrible jaw, and I could make it better, but I don't care. So we're gonna put the hairline probably about there. You don't need to do a line like that. I don't exactly know why I did. Just get an eraser, just... There we go, perfect. Get some hair in here. Let's go ahead and get some, like a little bit right here, like one of those really curly, thin strands. Right there, right across the middle of her face. And then we will go ahead and get some more curly strands, except this will be like a group of them. We may break some off, but you know, we gotta get the general shape first. Get the general shape of the hair first. Because then if you get the general shape, it is much easier to construct the rest of the hair. I don't know what I'm doing, but you know, if you do, then that's what I've been told. I've been told to get the general structure of the hair down first, and then work on adding the details. Which makes sense. I mean, that's what you do with bodies when you draw people, so it makes enough sense for hair. I did test it out. I have this little thing right there. That's a worm. That's the wrong one. I did test it out right here. I also tried shading, but I did the shading with the pen wrong. But, yeah, we're gonna test it out with a pencil and in a video, which, you know, video drawings are always worse than non-video drawings. Why? Because it takes brain power to spout random shit out. And, yeah, that's why. Alright. Yep, that's a beautiful... Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, we kind of put her hair too high up, but you know, whatever. Her hair's too large. But you know, I don't care. Alright. And we'll go ahead and go like that. Go like this, and maybe some more of this, and you know, I don't think I'm at the point of being able to create my own hair yet. I used a reference for, well, that's not it. I used a reference for this. I don't think I'm quite at the point of being able to create my own hair. But you know, I might as well keep going, right? I mean, I did this much, so I might as well just keep going, try to add some detail to it now. I'm gonna have this right here just so I can remember how detail works. I'm not even 100% sure if you can see it in the frame, and I'll probably end up blocking it with my hand multiple times. But it's fine. I don't really care if you can see that, because I'm not drawing that, so I don't think it matters as much. beautiful. You see how I'm not talking as much right now? That's because I'm using brain power to try to make the drawing good, instead of using it to spout random nonsense. That's how it works, and that's why these parts are looking a little better. But if it starts going down, that's because I started talking, and well, that's how it works. If I could talk and draw amazing things at the same time, that would be pretty sweet. But it's going to take a while for me to be able to do that, because I'm going to need to be able to know what the fuck I'm doing half the time. Which I do not. The majority of the time I don't know what I'm doing, so. Like right now, no fucking clue. Her hair, way too big. Hairline, I think I put it too far down on the face because this would be covering her eye. This type of hair is not supposed to be covering her eye. I also just drew it wrong, but you know, whatever. Whatever. We're going to... I don't know. Did you know this pen smudges if you try to erase it with an eraser? I found that out when I tried to erase the pencil lines underneath it. I'm realizing all the mistakes in this right now. That doesn't matter though. The mistakes in a previous drawing do not matter for this drawing. Unless I was using said drawing as a reference, which we are not. Does this hair look like that hair? They are not the same. I should have tried to draw this in this perspective. That would have been kind of interesting. But, well, like I said earlier, I don't think I'm quite at the drawing my own hair with absolutely no references point. Because, well, this isn't looking the best. It's not horrible, but it's definitely not looking as good as if I were to have used a reference. Some people do not like using references, which I mean, like, if you just don't like it because you don't like doing it, that's fine. But if you don't like it because you think it's cheating, it's not. Like, that's how you draw, learn. You should use references. That's how you can remember how to draw stuff, is using a reference. Because after a while, you start just knowing how to draw something because you've seen so many pictures of it. Your brain kind of mashes them all up together when you try to think of things. Or when you try to think of said thing. That's why I can draw swords. I can draw swords without looking at a reference and create a somewhat interesting sword. That's because I've seen so many pictures of swords that my brain can mash up together what a sword would most optimally look like. It's not exactly I don't know how swords are exactly supposed to be made, so it's not exactly creating this. I don't exactly create swords like, oh, we gotta have the handle this length because the blade is this length and stuff like this. But yeah, whatever. I still don't know what I'm doing. Still not super proud of how the hair is currently coming out, but if I just stop, then that would be a little bitch move, and I'm not a little bitch. Mom ain't raised no bitch. I just wanted to say that. Well, I just heard my sister scream. I'm sure she's fine. We gotta vary the height, make the lines more interesting. And that'll be that length. We could add some more thickness over here, but she is at a perspective. She is looking at a specific perspective. Would that promote more hair over there? It would promote more hair over there. Like, we're gonna just draw a little bit of a neck right here. Yeah, it's a pretty bad neck, but you know, whatever. It doesn't need to be perfect or anything. I just wanted a neck. We're gonna need to add some hair back here. Which, that hair does not look so swell, does it? Definitely not looking swell, if I do say so myself. We're gonna pretend like it's completely fine, because if we do, then it's not a problem. Alright, wow, what beautiful hair that's right there. It's all beautiful. I don't think I like that. But those are splitting, and they, well, I guess this side no longer looks good. It did look good, but then I kind of fucked it up. Alright, there we go. Perfection, looking decent enough to be called good. Oh yeah. That's all we want. Decent enough to be called good. Alright. We got some big ass hair on this side and then like no hair on the other side. Come on, what the fuck we doing, man? Let's connect that shit up there. Get some lines in here for some like shading kinda. But like not really, because I'm not gonna shade the drawing because, well, I just don't want to deal with all that detailing. Alright, beautiful. I don't know how long that took, but this doesn't look terrible. I could add tiny linies. I'm not going to. Just saying I'm not going to. But it doesn't look terrible. Alright. After I finish that line right there, time to get back to a super secret special project. Alright, bye. It's not bad. It's not as good as this. Which I'm pretty sure I spent less time on this than I spent on that, but you know, whatever. Good day.